What are some of the apps that I use that gives me these kinds of photos? Welcome back to another edition of the Chef Lifestyle, where we talk about food and food blogging. So on today's video, I'm going to do a very requested video from my Instagram followers. So I've been getting a lot of questions like, how do you edit your videos, what apps do you use, and what apps would you recommend for us to use? And I thought, why don't I do a long form video where if somebody has questions or concerns like this, the person can just go and watch the video instead of asking me all the time. So that is why we are here today. On today's video, I'm going to give you 3 of my best apps for editing food photos. So editing is one of the things that can set you apart from the others. Taking food photos or taking great food photos is very important, but editing them is also very important. So what are some of the apps that I use that gives me these kinds of photos? Let's get into the video and you'll find out. So if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a part of the family. The first app that we're going to talk about, which is my favorite and my go-to app for editing food photos, is Snapseed. Snapseed is a photo editing app that was developed by Google for iPhone and Android users. So it doesn't matter what phone you use, you can have access to the Snapseed photo editing app. And one of the best things about Snapseed that I really enjoy is that it saves your previous edits. Let's say that you took a photo some time ago and you edited it, and now you've taken another photo, you want to apply the same filter you used for the other one. You don't have to stress yourself going through the same editing process again. The Snapseed app has already said that all you have to do is just apply the last edits. So it's very good for somebody who would want to keep a consistent kind of editing theme on their Instagram. So I would definitely recommend the Snapseed app for food bloggers especially.
Once you open your Snapseed app, you're going to see this plus sign, and pressing on it will send you to your photos or your gallery. So that's where you choose the picture you would want to edit. These are some of the tools that the Snapseed app offers. There's tune, image, details, lens blur, brush, text, white balance, crop, and a whole lot of others that you can use in enhancing your photos. The first thing I do when editing my photos is to go to the tune image, where we have our contrast, our brightness, our ambience, shadows, and all the highlights. That's where you tune the image to give it the look or the feel that you would want. So that's where you increase the brightness, drop the contrast, the shadows. So I would just say that just experiment on your own and find what works for you. Other important features to note include the details, curves, white balance, crop, brush, healing, text, etc. So if you want to add text, the Snapseed app is there to your rescue. If you want to add details, the details give the picture more details and more depth so that it doesn't become too flat. So I would definitely say that explore on your own, try and find what works for you, what theme or colors work for you.
The next app that I rarely use, but then I would also recommend it for food photos, is Lightroom. So Lightroom is part of the Adobe suite, but then they have the desktop version and the mobile version for both Android and iOS. So it doesn't matter what phone you use. Once again, you can have access to the Lightroom editing app, and they also have the desktop version. So if you edit to your laptop, you can go for the desktop version and use it to edit. And it's also very good. It has a whole lot of features that can enhance your food photos. So you can give it a try. Just go to Play Store or Google Store, download it, and you're ready to use.
Once you open the Lightroom app, you go to the plus sign, you choose from camera roll, it takes you to your gallery where you choose the picture you want to edit. Just like in the Snapseed app, there's a whole lot of features here which can enhance your photos. We have light, we have color, we have profiles, effects. All these things you can apply to your photo to make it or to enhance it. So one of the things that I like about the Lightroom app is the fact that you can choose a color in the picture and just work on that exact color. So let's say we want to work on just the green. You go to color, you go to the tint, you choose the color, and then As you can see, any changes that you make is going to just affect the green color you've chosen. If you choose the orange color, which is the color of the chicken, the same thing is going to happen. One other beneficial thing of Lightroom is that it has a host of presets. So once you have a preset that works for you, you don't have to go through the stress of editing your photos all the time. You just apply the preset and you're good to go. After that, you save it and then you export it to camera raw and you're ready to post.
The next app we are going to talk about, which is also one of my favorite. I know I've said so many favorite. I just love these apps so much because they really enhance my works. A lot of people think that I use laptop for editing. I do use laptops a few times, but most of the time I just use the apps on my phone to do everything, and they are very handy because if you are going somewhere, you always have your phone with you and you can always work. So I would really recommend it. The app is a planner as well as a scheduler, so you can use the preview app to schedule your post. If you want to be very consistent with your time and the days you want to post. Let's say you want to post 3 times in a week, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, every time at 10 a.m. you can use the preview app as a reminder. Whenever it's time for you to post, the app is going to remind you to post. It's very good for people who are really busy and wouldn't be able to be on the gram all the time, but would want to be very consistent with how they post. I would recommend the preview for you. But today I'm talking about the other feature of the preview app, which is rarely used or rarely known, which is the editing part of preview. There's a whole lot of features that can enhance your food photos. Most of the time what I do is that I import my pictures into my preview app how I would want it to be, and I just edit it straight on the preview app before I post it on Instagram. So one of the things is you can add your captions, you can add your hashtags, you can add everything to the post, and then when it's time for you to post, you just copy everything, you post the picture and you just paste it. So it's very good for people who struggle with captions. Like, captions is one of the things that's very hard to come by. Sometimes when on the spot coming up with captions is hard. So let's say you want to post the picture in 2 days time, you can just import it to your preview planner, you add your captions and your hashtags, and you just sleep. When it's time that the preview app is going to remind you, you just copy your everything, your hashtags, your captions, you just post it, you paste it, and then you are done. How amazing is that? The preview app is just good. So just give it a try.
In the preview app, you are going to add our photo or our post, and then what you are going to do is you are going to edit it. So you are going to click on that circle in the middle, and it's going to take us to where we can edit. There are a lot of presets out there that you can use. If none of them works for you, you can go ahead and edit it. These are the icons that are going to assist us in editing our photo. We have focus, we have blur, we have crop, we have brighten, we have effects, exposure, a whole lot of them. Just find what works for you and try and use it to the best of your knowledge, and just try to set your editing apart from others. Editing your photo, you can go ahead and add captions to it. You can also add hashtags to it, so that whenever you want to post, you just copy them, you post, and then you paste it. You can schedule it so that when it's time, the app can remind you. So this app is a whole package.
I really do hope that today's video was helpful, or today's video helped somebody out there. So if you like this video, or if you want more of such videos, give this video a thumbs up because it's really important. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button over there because I really need the subscribers. And don't forget to share, don't forget to comment if you have any video ideas or any topics you would want me to do a video on. Just leave it in the comment section below and I'll have a look at it. So once again, thank you for stopping by, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you learned something. Bye.